shit, check that out.
Yeah, feel free.
Dude, I still have the bobblehead. My mom still has it in her thing. She has one of these, but there was one a bobblehead of me in the traje, bro.
Shut the
at
fuck
the state
up.
fair, dog.
Shut the
I still
fuck
have
up.
it. Yeah, my mom has it.
Bro,
she
that's
has it in her
amazing.
thing. Yeah, it's the one of me like that. They did that whole 3D
That
image
is
bullshit.
so sick.
We did it when you're at the state fair.
Oh, that's cool.
But then
Fuck,
I didn't
dude.
even have to wear the traje. The dude just did that, and he's all, "Oh, what color the traje is?" Like,
Oh, wow.
It's like the capital, the turquoise ones
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
used to wear.
That's
He has
sick,
it, dude.
dude.
Oh,
Sit back and get comfortable.
Before I forget, Dougie, you're gonna lose your shit. Here you go, brother.
That's fucking wild. Dude, I don't even know if I've ever even seen one of these.
Hold on. Turn that bitch on.
Hey.
It's on the bottom, bro. Remember that bitch ass worm light we used to fuck with?
Yeah.
Where the bitch fucking you couldn't see the screen?
Yep.
I put a fucking screen upgrade in that bitch.
Oh, shut up. Oh, wow. Bro. Pokemon.
I got you Pokemon Green, brother. And look, you press this bitch right here. It's got a fucking touch sensor so you can
What
dim the
the
fucking save your battery, dog.
How'd you do that? You're a little modern nowadays?
There's a fucking dude, it's a
Oh,
kick
that's
ass.
sick.
Before you have to solder shit before, and now they do an actual.
Look at this. Look at this.
There's an actual. It's a kit you get on Amazon, bro.
That's so sick.
You
Thank you,
just
bro.
drop it in, dude. You don't
Appreciate
do
that.
anything to it, dude. It's badass.
That's cool than fuck.
Yeah. I tried, dude. I can't game anymore, bro. Not with the kids, bro. They don't let you. I wish I could. As much as I used to.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I mean, benefits of not having kids, but also,
Yeah.
pros and cons, pros and cons.
But I have a blast whenever we do, bro. Like when me and my son are there playing Mario Kart, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Still play Mario Kart
Yeah, dude.
all the fucking time.
It's fun. Okay. I've been watching your podcast, bro. The one you did with Santi was badass, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He's
Santi's
such a cool dude.
He's a good time, though.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
so fun. I'm gonna do one with his brother pretty soon too.
And Granados, bro. I hadn't seen that dude in years, man.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to Ordinary Joe's Extraordinary Stories, a podcast that shines a light on ordinary people and their extraordinary stories. From small towns to big cities, we're sharing the real, raw, and inspiring moments that connect us all. Because every voice matters. Every story counts. This is Ordinary Joe's Extraordinary Stories. Welcome, Joes. You know what time it is. I got another special guest in the studio. This is my brother from another mother, and I know I've said that a few times because I've had a few people on this show from the past that have been literally like brothers to me. Javi was one of the first. So Javi and I bonded in high school. We met in 9th grade, correct?
9th grade, bro.
Yeah, we've been at it a long time. So there are people who throughout my life I lived with for brief periods of time. And you were one of them. Hoser was one of them.
Right.
Anthony, Marcos. There's people just opening their homes to me when I didn't want to be at home or couldn't be at home for whatever various reasons. And let's not get it twisted. That's not to say that my family was a piece of shit and kicked me out or anything. This was all my choice. But yeah, you and your family were always so kind and generous to me, and I'm just a little white guy. And go ahead and tell them what your nickname for me was. Do you remember?
We used to call him Pescuezon.
No. Hold on. You used to call me Pescuezon. Nobody else called me that. That was a hobby thing. But for those white listeners, translate.
Pescuezon is basically like long neck or something like that. Yeah, man. 'Cause, I mean, dude, you were always like freaking like this, and I was like,
yeah. But opposites attract, and we always bonded over that shit. Right. So yeah, let's take it back to. I don't exactly remember when or how we met. I know it was at Capitol.
Yeah, it was at Capitol, bro.
What junior high did you go to?
I went to De Vargas, bro.
So maybe it was at De Vargas. I kind of have a feeling of meeting you there.
I think something like that, dude. It had been a long time, bro.
Wait, hold on. You actually, now that I think about it,
you were like 2 grades.
No. I think just what year did you graduate?
2001.
Yeah. So I was one ahead of you.
Yeah,
so
you were one ahead of me.
I think that means if I remember correctly, that we met at DeVargas when I was in 8th and you were at 7th.
Yes.
And then you
That's
came
right.
to Capital.
Yes,
and
it
I
was
already in 10th
DeVargas,
grade,
bro.
so.
I remember that. Yes, it was DeVargas.
Yeah, I was thinking about it this morning and had vague DeVargas memories, and I was like, that can't be right. So yeah, we've been friends for even longer than that. Shit.
Dude, holy crap.
All the years.
Bro, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, life flashes before you, bro. Yeah.
Isn't it? That's great. Yeah, bro.
To try and remember everything, dude, it's just ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I can't.
I look at us nowadays, well, myself, I go look in the mirror, I don't feel what I look like, you know what I mean?
No,
I feel like we were in school and it was just a few years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
You never think, like, when you're in high school, dude, like, everything's just like a bowl of cherries, dude. Like, it's...
A bowl of cherries.
Yeah, man, dude, like, it's awesome. You never think that's going to end, and then it ends, and you're
that's why, that's
shit. Reality hits.
Speaking of Jurados, that was one of the things we talked about. Yeah, like,
Man.
having these friend groups that you think are going to be for life, and, high school ends and life starts.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, but before we get into that, tell me about your background a little bit, your family. I know that your parents are from Mexico.
Yeah, my dad's from Chihuahua, Santa Barbara, Chihuahua.
Wow.
My mom's from here, from Santa Fe. Her family's from actually further north, from Vallecitos.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean...
your dad came here, when did he get his citizenship?
my dad came in like the 70s, bro. Like 70,
Oh, no shit.
75.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about there. He's always... My dad has tons of stories, bro. He's got some cool stuff, dude. Like,
he's such a
I
cool
wish I could
fucking
put
dude.
everything in a book that he's gone through, bro.
Bro,
Like, it's
bring him here. We'll
it's
sit him down on the
crazy,
podcast
dude.
and
There's so much stuff. He's like when he got here in like the 70s, bro. It's like maybe like 10 like Mexicans, dude, and everybody knew each other.
no shit.
Yeah, bro. So like they all started. My dad started making Adobes, bro. Like 10 cents a freaking Adobe.
No shit.
He'd have to make like at least 100 Adobes, dude, a day. 200 Adobes a day just to actually make money.
Like $10 or so.
Yeah.
Well, $10 in the 70s was
Yeah.
actually had a value.
So like, he went through a bunch of struggles, dude, and I thank my dad a lot because he taught us a lot of stuff, dude. Like,
oh, your dad's a good man.
yeah, man, he
I
taught us how
appreciate
to, manage our money and what it actually meant to work for money and all that stuff. So, and just hearing all his struggles and stuff like that, yeah, dude,
And he
wild.
actually started his own construction business.
Yeah. So he started out with the Adobes, dude, and then he was making chimneys and stuff like that. So he started doing just construction. Then he was the laborer, and then all of a sudden he just started learning how to do, just construction works. And he, from the ground up, dude, and he learned how to do it all. And then he started doing plastering and then Adobe work, and then from there he just...
Now
he got
correct
his own
me if I'm wrong, but you guys live in a house that he built.
Yeah.
And your sister lives in a house he built.
My sister lives there in a house my dad built, and then my dad still has his house there, and it's we built that sucker, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Cool as shit.
Ground up, man. It's wild to think of that.
And it's a cool fucking house.
I mean, Adobe houses are like, they're a thing of the past anymore, man.
Oh, they're both of yours are
dude.
Adobes?
Yeah, they're Adobe houses.
Your sister's too?
Yep.
And hers has like radiant floors and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Wild, bro.
It's
Your dad's a
crazy.
gangster.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
So I guess that being said, you were born and raised in Santa Fe.
Yep.
Okay.
Born and raised in Santa Fe.
So first generation in Santa Fe, but second generation in New Mexico because your mom?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
And how did your mom and dad meet?
They just, I don't know how that story came about, dude. Like, they just kind of opposites attract. It's crazy. My dad has so much stories, bro. Like, they kind of met. Like, my grandma didn't really like my dad, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, like it's a kind of weird thing, dude. Like a lot of, I don't know. There's like the discrimination back then was just. It's just wild, bro. Yeah.
Discrimination.
Yeah.
Isn't your mom like Mexican as they come?
It's crazy, dude. It's like my grandma and my grandpa, dude. They spoke fluent Spanish, dude.
Sure.
Fluent Spanish. That was like their first language, dude.
Right.
They're like one of like the true New Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That was what it was, and like I don't know. It's just, I guess I don't know if it's the culture or what it is, bro. But like the people were just they frowned upon us Mexicans, bro. Like it was. My dad tells me stories about like they're like straight up like knife fights and stuff at bars and stuff, dude. Where like dudes were just trying to like mess people up.
The
It's
fuck?
crazy. It actually, like, they tried to kill like some of my dad's workers sometimes, dude. It was just, it's tough to say it, but like the Chicanos didn't like Mexicans, bro.
That's so wild, dude. But you can refer back to episode 1, Papo, Sarah's grandpa.
Yeah.
You know, they were new Mexican, came over from Mexico though, but you know, back in the 40s, he wasn't even allowed to use his Hispanic name.
Yeah, dude.
He was Rafael.
Bro, my mom still would tell us that in school, bro, they would hit him with the ruler on the hand if they were talking Spanish, bro, because they didn't want crazy. Like, they thought they were talking shit about the teachers.
I mean, they fucking should have.
You know what I mean? She said, yeah, they used to hit us with the rulers and stuff. Or it's crazy, dude.
That's
like,
fucking wild.
Imagine they can't do that shit now, dude. Like, I saw a video the other day. There was a lady that got freaking thrown in jail, dude, at the Walmart because her son was being a baboso there right in front of everybody in Walmart, bro. And she straight up slapped him in the mouth, dude.
As she had the right to,
because
she's a parent.
Because he was being an ass, dude,
yeah,
right in front of
sure.
everybody. It wasn't those just wait till we get home. No, she was tired of it, dude. She straight up side clocked him right in the mouth. So I tripped about that video, bro. I was like, come on, dude. Like,
that's crazy. People are fucking wild.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I mean, I get respecting other human beings. I get that. But to the extreme that like a parent can't just discipline their kid is fucking wild, dude. Like, listen, we grew up getting our asses spanked.
Yeah, dude.
I never ended up in a hospital because of it. I wasn't malnourished. I wasn't fucking ignored. Like, I was taught to respect my elders and shit. Like, dude. I don't think there's anything wrong with spanking your kids, but now people go to jail for that shit. It's fucking wild.
Like, it was, we used to get away with stuff with my mom, bro. But as soon as she told my dad, bro, my dad raised his voice, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Snap, dude. We knew it was.
Yeah.
My dad never spanked us, bro. He used to just pull out this big old thick old belt he'd have, and you know how they do that little snap, bro?
Yep.
Oh, we were sliding under the bed, dude, just hiding, bro. That's it. We knew it was on, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so tell me about elementary school. Where'd you go to school at?
We went to Piñon, bro.
Hold on, and you keep saying we. You referring to you and your sister?
Me and my sister went to, yeah.
And how far ahead of us is your sister? I don't remember.
8 years. 8 years ahead.
Of you?
Yeah.
So 6 of me.
Yep.
That's wild.
So, yeah, she went to Piñon. I went to Piñon.
Yep,
and they
so
made
did I.
All the way till 3rd grade. And then from there, they made the Turquoise Trail right there by Highway 14.
Yeah.
So then I went 4th grade all the way to 6th there. And then we went to De Vargas. I was all bummed. Everybody went to Capshaw, dude, all my friends. So I had to start anew. And that's, you know what I mean? That's where we met, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's so crazy how that happens, because I kind of had a similar situation where I went to Piñon, but I moved here in 6th grade. So, prior to 6th grade, I was all over the country. But in 6th grade, I started at Piñon, and all of my friends went to De Vargas. So I kind of lucked out with that one. No. As a matter of fact, a lot of my friends went to Ortiz, and I was supposed to go to Ortiz. But for whatever reason, they rezoned me and put me at De Vargas. Cool, no biggie.
Yeah.
So I met a lot of cool people at De Vargas, and then we graduated De Vargas, and the majority of, I don't know if it was the same for you, but the majority of my friends went to Santa Fe High.
Yeah, there was a bunch that went to Santa Fe High.
And they zoned me for, I wanted to go to Santa Fe High, and my mom was like, no, their mascot is the demon. No kid of mine's going to be a demon. And I was like, who cares?
Yeah, right.
So I wound up at Capitol, and, I guess it's all for the best because I made lifelong friends there, like tons and tons of them. So that's all cool.
Yeah.
Tell me what got you into music initially. Was that ever a part of your childhood, or?
It's like nobody in my family is actually musicians, dude. Like I have a couple cousins that they dabble with the guitar and stuff like that, but nobody ever like. It's wild. My dad will never admit it, dude. But my dad, he loves music, dude, and. My dad was a fierce drinker back in the day, dude. But like, I remember he had an old 79. He still has it, bro.
Pull that mic a little closer.
He still has an old 79 that he has.
Yeah.
And he used to have a cassette player in that sucker, dude. And there was always like Ramon Ayala and stuff like that, bro. He would jam that every day, dude.
Oh, I want to talk cars, so I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind.
It was that, dude. And then like Saturday mornings, that was my mom's time to get down, bro. She would bust out early in the morning, bro. Wake us up with all kinds of the smell of pine sol and freaking
Tell me about it.
rancheras, bro. Right in the morning, dude.
Okay, so let's flash to the white side of that. I woke up every fucking Saturday morning to the fucking radio blaring some country bullshit and a bunch of pine sol. Same childhood,
crazy.
just different,
Yeah.
different. What do you call it? Cultures.
Right? It's wild, dude. So yeah, that was a part of it, and then like she just loved all that kind of music, dude. So I get that part from her, you know what I mean? But like as far as like wanting to be like I used to sing and stuff when I was small, bro, but like I never thought anything of it. I was just I
You
don't
were
know.
just enjoying it.
I was just I was just enjoying that. If I was happy, dude, I was singing or I'm whistling or I'm
Yeah.
that was just me, dude.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Dude, did you ever? Do you ever remember like recording music off the radio with cassette
Oh
tapes?
yeah, dude. My sister had this tall deck, dude.
Sick.
She had this tall deck right here, and we'd be waiting for the the damn DJ to shut up, bro, because we didn't want to pay for the new cassette that
Yep.
was out, bro. Dude, press play, dude, and he'd ruin the whole song, bro.
Yep.
So, yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
I
so
did that shit in my room,
yeah.
and there I had aspirations of being a DJ.
There you go.
At one point, this guy that I worked for, my dad's boss, I would go pull weeds for him in the summers and whatnot, and he gave me this like 1970s fucking deck. It had a record player, it had a cassette player, 8-track, and I don't know, something on the right hand side, and then it had like EQ at the top and shit.
Yeah,
And I was like, I want to be a DJ, and so I'd sit there on that thing and record shit off the radio all day, dude.
dude. My dad used to have my mom and dad used to have an 8-track, dude, and I always wondered what the hell those freaking things were, dude. I was like, damn, those things were huge, man.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Can you imagine they had those in their car?
I know, dude. Like
Fucking wild, dude.
freaking wild.
Where do you
dude.
where do you have the space
Right?
to keep that many fucking
Dude.
8-tracks?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But okay, so I guess a little foreshadowing. You were always singing to yourself and whistling, and
Right.
if you're happy, that's what you were doing.
Yeah,
But did you ever have like an aspiration that you're like, this could be something that I'm going to pursue in the future?
Dude, it wasn't. I always wanted to learn the guitar. I always wanted
guitar.
that, dude. Yeah, my dad bought me a guitar at the flea market one time, dude, and I always had it there, but I never. I took lessons, dude. I went to Allegro Music and they were teaching me like string one chord, bro, and that's the note, and I'm like, bro, it's taking too long, bro.
I don't got time for this
I want something, yeah, dude. So I was kind of down on that, but I don't know. It wasn't until we got into high school, dude,
Right.
and I saw Lucero with his
Yeah.
mariachi and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I want to join guitar there, dude. I want to try something. So that's where we kind of jumped into that, bro. But it wasn't until high school, dude. Really,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so then, at what point did you like realize, hey, this can actually be something?
It was starting guitar, bro, and then like was wanting to learn like some country jams, and then kind of wanting to learn the rancheras, and then we got into the mariachi part of it, bro, and that's when I was like, oh man, like I want to do that, dude. I want to do that, and then I was like, just from what my mom would listen to, like I can sing that. I'm like, oh snap! So it just kind of clicked.
With all the mariachis that I've had on here, I've never clarified that like there's something special about mariachi music that you won't hear with other musics. And like I know that there's this whole white person misconstruation. How do you say that word?
Yeah.
People misconstrue the music and just
Mhm.
assume that anything where they're singing Spanish is mariachi.
Right. No,
And it's this whole class of its own type of music. It's
So-
traditional instruments. It's
if you notice, dude, like there's so many genres of music,
yeah, and
especially in
subgenres.
Mexico, bro. There's like norteñas, there's banda music, but like there's nothing that shows and represent Mexico like mariachi music,
I
dude.
feel the same, and I think it's if to me, and I mean, please don't be offended by this or
No.
or anybody out there who enjoys like banda and shit like that. But I feel like mariachi is the purest form.
Oh, it is.
It's the cleanest. It's like the most basic instruments, the best harmonies. It all comes like from the soul. Like it's
And it's wild, dude, because mariachi just has so much history within Mexico, dude. Like from its beginnings, dude. That's
Sure.
where it's mariachi is just it's such the music form of that is so versatile, dude.
right
You can do anything mariachi, bro.
now.
Anything.
The way I would compare it to other Hispanic musics, if I was gonna kind of white translate,
Yeah.
is if somebody's going out on a Friday night and they want to get crunk, they're gonna put on banda. They're gonna put on norteños. They're gonna put on shit that's just wild and crazy. If you want to cry, if you want to just like lose yourself in depth for music, you're gonna put on some beautiful mariachi.
Yes, and it's true, bro. Like it's such a beautiful art form, dude. It's not. There's nothing like it, dude. That's why we're so drawn to it. You know,
I agree. What was the point where it was like where you decided I want to stick with mariachi versus hey, I'm already learning music, might as well switch to banda or something?
It just I don't know what it was, dude. Like it just part of it was like going to the mariachi conferences and
yes, that was so much fun.
So many people into what you are, bro.
Yeah,
that was a big part of it, man. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. All right, so we're learning this, and then this dude plays that, and then this guy plays that, and then everybody gets together, and you're like, the heck, everybody's meshing, dude.
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever seen.
It was
you see
cool.
20, 30, 40 students just jamming with their instruments, bro, all in unison, bro. That's you don't get that anywhere else, dude.
I agree.
It's wild to see, dude.
That was I have so many fucking good memories of those conferences, man. We had so much fun.
Yes, dude.
Not only goofing off and shit, but the joy of playing the music. We opened for Pepe Aguilar.
Yeah, dude.
Like, not many people could say that.
Oh,
like,
dude.
We were on the same stage.
Yeah, dude. We were sharing that with him, dude.
For a whole stadium full of people. That was fucking wild.
And then it's wild, dude. And I go to the conferences now, bro, and I'm like the viejito in the background, bro. I'm like, shit, dude, I'm all too old for this shit now, bro. Yeah, I can't. You know what I mean? It was fun when we were kids, but I'm like, dude, I mean, it's badass, but like, yeah, no.
I haven't been to a conference,
dude,
since I was a kid. What are they like now? Is it?
I mean,
still
pretty much the same, dude. But like, yeah, it's not like when we were kids, dude, where everybody's meshing, and then you're just like the viejito in the background, just kind of. But it's awesome, dude, to kind of sit back and watch these youngsters, dude, small kids, bro, just like total badasses, dude. You're like, damn, dude, like, were we like that? Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
listen, I don't think we were because we started off late. It wasn't something like we didn't get that Connie experience that like Jojo and them had, or Megan and them. They started really young. And so it became a part of their life from kids. So by the time they graduated, they were already pros.
And it's funny because like, your other podcast where you had, where we used to talk about where Lucero would just hold us back, dude. And I hated that, dude, like so much, bro. It hindered a lot of musical abilities, dude. Because now to try and learn it nowadays, dude, it's hard. Man, it's hard.
Well, and to Lucero's credit, listen, like none of this would have happened without him.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to discredit the guy, but I will agree that there was a lot of hesitation with him, but I think honestly, just to give him a little bit of credit, it came from a good place. He wanted us to be the best versions of us that we could be, but all of us had wildly dramatic experiences that we wanted to unleash through this music. Yeah. We were trying to make leaps and bounds where he was like, no, focus on the basics. Let's get really good at the basics, and then we can move step by step by step, where the rest of us were like, no, fuck this, on our own time. We're going to go learn shit on our own.
Yeah.
And I think that made us better musicians on both ends.
Right.
Him instilling all that shit on us made us, gave us the basics that we needed to be, disciplined in our craft. But us having that desire because we were having so much fun gave us this drive to just learn and learn and learn at a rate that most people don't.
Right.
Like, look at a great example of this, everybody. I'm going to post some videos at the end of this and some pictures, but the mariachi concert that we have at Capitol, where
dude.
Me, you, and who was it? Alejandro, Jose,
yep,
and what's his name?
Dude,
God, it's been so long. When you start remembering, forgetting people's names,
my memory sucks.
God, he was such a good guy.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, there's 5 of us up on stage just jamming. We put that together in a couple hours. Yeah, we learned that shit on our own with no help. There was not internet that would, like there is an internet today. Couldn't just pull out your phone and look some shit up.
And then, dude, I remember like Lucero, he's all, bro, you should do Malagueña. I'm like, bro, that's like
That was such a hard song back in the day, dude. Like,
oh, okay, we're gonna go there
bro,
too, bro.
man,
So let's talk about that.
dude.
You had let's call it what it is. We both started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Neither of us. I mean, we might have
Oh,
thought
dude.
we were badasses in our own head, but we certainly did not have the skill level to accomplish what we got to eventually. Now your singing skills started out from very beginner, very basic shit, and I will, to your credit, say that you jumped pretty rapidly into a very trained, very disciplined singer.
Yeah.
And your chops are phenomenal nowadays. Like nobody can deny you that.
Thanks.
But you also couldn't play an instrument when we were starting, and I started out on the guitarron, not even knowing what it was. I was like, "This is a big goofy guitar."
Yeah.
And I think through that desire for us to learn, and because we were teaching each other, we were having so much fun together, just figuring shit out. Like we became really fucking good for how inexperienced we were.
Yes. And it was the whole, dude, like not learning how to read sheet music and stuff like that, dude. When we got to those conferences, bro, man.
Dude, it was so intimidating.
Oh, dude, like you just like, I don't know, you felt like a turtle in your shell, dude. Like you're
yeah.
Oh man, what's this? And like everybody's just busting out, and you're just kind of looking at everybody like, oh, what do I do? All right, so I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go with the flow, and then, yeah, dude.
Do you have any of the videos of us performing with Capital?
No, dude, I don't.
God, that sucks. Those have all been lost to history. I have one,
dude.
and I digitized it so I could burn you a DVD. But
Right.
but it was I think it was the first performance we ever did when it was a huge band. There was Danny and Tony and all of us were on stage playing.
Crazy.
Now, back in those days when we first started, we had 3 singers.
Yeah.
It was you taking all the male parts.
Yep.
We had JoJo and we had Amanda.
Yep.
Now, JoJo was the star for sure.
Yeah.
Like no discredit to you and Amanda because you guys were both really good, but JoJo's voice was next level.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Like, was there any kind of animosity or jealousy back
not
then,
even,
or
dude.
was
I mean, JoJo was a badass dude. Like, she had, those women parts you dude were like phenomenal. You know what I mean? I had the male stuff, like, and then back then we weren't doing harmonies, dude. That stuff didn't come till like later, where we're like,
right.
Oh, wait, I can harmonize with her, dude. Oh, we can do this. We can, yeah, dude.
Harmony is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, dude. Like everybody there was never like, oh, dude, she's badass. Like that sucks. Like we were never like that, dude. Like it was like, she's bad, bro. Like we're the 3 singers. We're trying to do the best we can.
Right.
Like, you're badass. She's badass. Like Amanda had her songs, dude. I was like, yeah.
La Chariada.
You know what I mean? Yes, dude.
I will say that there was a lot of playful banter when it came to who was better and who was, it was also with me and Danny, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We had our little back and forth, and like, I'm sure that the trumpets had their back and forth. Joe definitely thought he was the the best guy on the planet when it came to singing and trumpet, but
and I think a lot of that was like Lucero just kind of trying to keep us in the front and stuff like that, and it kind of sucked, dude, because I know like Michaela and like Megan, they wanted to sing, dude.
Yes,
like,
Megan.
They so wanted to. Like,
we talked about that.
Like it was just us being kind of pinche with him. Like, hey, no, you guys can't. It wasn't really us, dude. Like, it was Lucero, just kind of, hey, I got three singers. You guys are violin. You guys are the instrumental parts. Like,
well, I can tell by that statement that you haven't watched my talk with Megan.
Yeah.
When I had her on here, we discussed that. That very thing.
Dude, we even had. I remember when Megan's mom, dude, she sat us, me and Lucero, like, what's going on, guys? Like, why aren't they, like,
oh, no shit?
Dude, they had a talk, bro.
No shit.
Oh, yeah, big time. I remember that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Amy was pissed, dude.
I had no fucking idea. That's crazy.
Yep. Oh, yeah. She had a fierce talk with us, dude. Yeah. And we're like,
rightfully so, because.
Yeah, but, like, Lucero's all, oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, no. He's like.
I get it. Again, Lucero was trying to get us all disciplined at our craft. He wanted us to focus on what we were doing rather than branch out. But I think that held a lot of us back. A lot of us.
Bro. It did.
Listen, man, I wanted to learn songs that he was like, no. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. And a lot of shit he wanted to learn. Like, don't get me wrong. They're traditional mariachi songs and every mariachi should learn them. But like, I was on a heat streak learning and I wanted to go. I wanted to learn some fucking fast shit and some
and me too, bro.
songs.
It was like, There was those times where we would play Cascabel, bro. And you remember where Joe would do the solo, bro? And I
Yeah.
was the vihuela player,
Yeah.
bro. Remember that?
Yeah.
I hated that, dude.
Yeah.
It bugged the crap out of me, dude.
he was
It was so bad. I was
he
like,
was not a
take
great
the
singer.
instrument from me, bro, and I'm over here just
Well, and no discredit to Joe either,
Yeah,
because
no.
he's talented in his own way,
Yeah.
but he did not have the singing chops. That he didn't work as hard on
Yeah.
his singing as you did,
right.
and he didn't develop that like he developed his trumpet playing skills. So
Right.
like, we all had a place where we fit.
Exactly.
And I told this to it was either Jojo or Megan. I think I told it to Megan, but I had a really jealous streak when it came to Danny playing with
Yeah.
me. No discredit to Danny because he was far better than me. But I was like, this is a beginner group. I'm a beginner player. Why can't I shine? You know what I mean? Why
Right.
put people up here like? And I felt that way about like you singers were a prime example of why I
Right.
felt that way. I was like, each of these singers gets their own time to shine. They
Right.
get their own songs that show that their skills. But with me and Danny, it was like, no, you both play all the songs. And I even brought it up to Lucero one day. I said, hey, bro, listen, I'm kind of jealous that I can't have my own spotlight for once.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you and I came up with the Mariachi Loco thing.
Yep.
And that was my time to shine.
Break dancing on that sucker, dude. That was badass.
That was
The
so much
moonwalk,
fun,
dude. Fuck,
and
dude,
little
that was
Jesucito.
that was classic right there, dude. Yeah.
Do you remember little Jesucito?
Yeah, dude.
That kid's probably 30 something now.
Oh yeah, definitely,
That's
dude.
fucking wild.
Yes. I saw him one time. I didn't recognize him, bro.
Oh no shit.
Like, dude, he was huge, married, and freaking. I'm like, what the heck? Dude?
He's-
Last time I saw that dude, he was like that, bro. I didn't recognize him, bro.
That's wild.
Damn, dude.
So when we started that group, again, we were all basic beginners. Most of us had never even touched our instruments.
Yeah.
Well, on the Capital side,
Right.
The Connie side, those kids were fucking
Yeah,
badasses
dude.
when they came into the group. But do you remember our very first time after practicing a couple times that we played for the school board?
Yeah.
And they ended up buying us trajes.
Yep. I remember
And
that.
that's
dude.
when we started going to conferences and shit. That was nerve wracking as hell, but it kind of also gave this boost of confidence.
Yes,
like, oh
dude.
shit, look at what we
Big
did.
time, bro. I mean, we were riding on that cloud, bro. We were just up in the air right there and in there, dude. Like,
And through that performance, we started booking gigs. We started playing with other mariachis.
Yep.
And we got a regular gig at Cece's Pizza, which
Cece's
is
Pizza,
fucking
bro.
out there.
yeah, dude.
Out of all places, it wasn't even a Mexican place, but
Right.
we got free pizza.
Bro, free pizza,
That
dude.
was one of my favorite things. I fucking
know.
miss Cece's.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Those were good times, bro.
It was.
Yeah.
Mariachi was a really important part of my childhood, and it brought me a lot of good people into my life that I will never lose contact with. Oh, because of that, and we always will have this bond because we went through so many years of the same thing together.
And it kept us out of trouble, bro.
Right. So,
Dude.
so let's talk about that now. Moving forward from high school, I fell off mariachi because I wanted to be a kid. I wanted
Right.
to go out and party and do dumb
Exactly.
shit. But
Yeah.
the rest of you guys took it so seriously, and I discussed it with Megan and JoJo also. But you guys all went hardcore. You
Yeah.
kicked it into overdrive after high school and
We
went
did, bro.
hardcore. Tell me about your experience after high school.
I mean, like, once, we graduated and stuff like that, we still had Capital, but then, like a lot of people left, you know what I mean? So we just kind of kept up with it, but like, how we were just kind of hindered not as singers, but as musicians, bro. We wanted to, pull forward, bro, and catch up on all those years that we lost, bro. That's why a lot of us went so hardcore with it, dude.
Sure.
So, yeah, I mean, we changed that. Lucero was left. That was so heartbreaking for us, dude. We're like, well, what do you mean you're leaving, dude? Like, what are we going to do with the mariachis, bro?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, you started this thing.
yeah,
Where are you
dude, so,
going?
like, you can't just leave, dude. What are we gonna do? So all of us were freaking out, dude. Megan, everybody, bro. So we're like, what the heck, dude? So then I don't know how it came about, but like Richland came in, Richland MacArthur, and so she took it over, and that's when we changed the name to Camino Real. So then there was a lot of people that jumped back into it, and then we were full group again, bro. It was like 15 of us, dude. I remember.
that's
It was
wild.
crazy, yeah. And then we started getting like actual gigs, bro, like getting paid for stuff like that, dude. We were like, oh wow. And then we were buying instruments and stuff. Dude,
Oh,
and
shit.
it was wild, bro. Like we were like, what the heck? Trajes and like Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
And trajes are not
I
cheap.
know they're
They're
not cheap,
fucking
bro.
expensive.
Yeah, so then we were just doing that, and then like Richland was part of another mariachi, bro, which is Mariachi Porvenir. So we were doing that for years, bro. And then she's like, "Hey, I talked to the group, and one of our vihuela players left. So what do you think?" I'm like, "Well, shoot, bro. Like, she's like, it's an actual professional mariachi, bro. Like,
Right.
I was like, well, damn, dude. Like, I felt bad, bro. I'm like, well, you know what I mean? How do I leave these guys, dude? Like, they're my friends. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just felt so bad about it, dude. I talked to my parents about it, and they're like, well, it's an opportunity. Like, you can't really,
That's
pass something up like that.
dude,
Like,
that's really wild. Let me stop you for a second because just now you saying that you think about bands in terms of a group, right? Look at it. Let's take any rock band in history. Usually four guys
yeah,
together, and they've bonded, and they've created all these albums, and they've blown up, and they are this group. It's not common at all for somebody to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go over to this group and
yeah,
fucking rock out with them because they're doing better than this. But like,
right.
but in the world of mariachi, that's a thing that happens
Yeah.
all the fucking
Oh, yeah,
time.
dude.
Like people will harvest people from other groups
Yeah, dude.
because their group is better, honestly, or they're missing somebody and this group has somebody, but that group is already on
Right.
rocky terms. So hey, let's everybody divvy this group up
Yeah.
and we'll all grow from it. But the whole community as a whole just always kind of works together still and continues to be that mariachi community.
Right.
That will never happen with like
Oh,
any other
no.
genre of music.
Hell no, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, it's just so versatile. Like, that's why. Like, and then there's just the mariachi community, bro. It's amazing, bro. You could.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I like to stay friends with a lot of people, dude, because like they call me like, "Hey, can you help me over here?
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
can you
yeah.
help me over there?" Oh yeah, dude.
I,
Like,
I still get gigs.
yeah, dude.
I don't play professionally by any stretch of the
Oh
imagination
man,
anymore, but I still get gigs.
and it's fun, and it adds. It's doesn't stay. How do I want to say where you just like stays the same? You know what I mean? Everybody's play style is different, dude,
Right.
and it's cool. Like sometimes you feel challenged. With like, oh shoot, how do they do this? Or shoot, how do they do that?
Right.
I just love it, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah,
Tell me about your journey. I want to jump back into your story, but before you do, tell me about your journey with the vihuela because how did that even start?
bro.
I remember you picked it up in high school a little
Yeah.
bit, but it wasn't like you were proficient or anything.
Oh, not even, dude. Not by any extent, dude. I
W-
still shoot, dude. I have so much
Oh, come on.
growing.
Now you're being
Oh, dude.
modest.
I swear, bro. Like ah, it sucks because like my memory's not like what it used to be, bro. Like
That's
just
fair.
so many chords that, yeah, dude. And so many rhythms to sones and stuff like that, dude. Like I struggle still, bro. Like I can hold my own. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it started with the guitar, you know what I mean? And then it just something about the vihuela, just the sound of it and all that, dude, the rhythms, and
Yeah,
it was drawn to it, dude. And I wanted to learn that.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to learn that. I wanted to be about that. So that's
When
why.
we were playing together before I left, before I graduated, I guess I should say, you were still very much into the guitar.
Yeah.
And that was your weapon of choice, so to speak. Your voice obviously
Right.
stood forefront, but you're very much in the guitar, and the vihuela was something you would just tinker around with.
Yep.
When would you say, and that's don't diminish your skills
Right.
here, but when
Right.
would you say you became proficient, where you could actually jam through a whole session and get
Dude,
through it?
it wasn't probably till when I was with Porvenir,
Okay,
Richland, when she told me that her vihuela player was out.
that's when you
That's when I started. It was just I went bought my own vihuela, dude.
okay.
I got Morales, dude. I remember from
Wow,
from here from a guy from Albuquerque here, Miguelito Romero. He sold me a Morales, bro, for like $400, dude. And I was like,
nice.
dude, I want one of those because like an old school Morales, dude, they're so hard to come by anymore, dude. Like there's like his kids and stuff make the vihuelas now, but they're not as good as
Oh, no
the
kidding.
original Morales, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I bought one of those, dude, and I was just on it, dude, on it. And then they would practice, dude, and we would do gigs. We would do gigs at galleries and stuff like
Oh,
that.
wow.
Oh yeah, they had so much work.
That's
It's crazy,
crazy.
dude. And I learned a lot from them, dude. A lot, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, well, and I guess this is a good place to jump back into your story. But at some point with Porvenir, or I don't know, outside of Porvenir, you kind of took on a solo career as well.
I mean, I they were always talking about doing like a CD, bro,
Uh-huh.
and it never came about. I don't know
Okay,
why. There was
okay.
just so many conflicts. I don't know, just different ideas and stuff like that. We wanted to do a CD, so then I don't know what I did. I was talking with my dad, and he's like, "Well, you know a bunch of people, bro. Why don't you just do your own CD? Why don't you just try that out?" And I was like, "Well, what if the band members get all mad at me or something like that?" You know what I mean? I was like, why don't we just dabble with it, bro, and check it out?" So I got with Chino. Uh, he's a good friend of mine. You know, he plays here in Albuquerque, and he had a buddy that has a recording studio. And then he's all, "Bro, tell me when you want to do it." He says, "I'll give you 10, 12 tracks, bro, for so much, and I'll do all the arrangements for you, bro."
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, just hit me up. It's something we can do right away." So we started it, bro, and yeah, dude, we did our own CD. I did that.
And what was that recording process like?
It was fun, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was just I had ideas of what I wanted, and like, I want to do these songs. I want to do this way. And he's like, "Yeah, dude." So then he didn't tell me anything about it. He's like, "All right, just come on certain days, and we'll do a couple tracks. We'll see." So then I'd come in, bro, and he had this whole arrangement. I put on the headphones, bro. I was like, "Oh wow, dude, what is this?"
That's
He's like,
cool.
"Yeah, dude, I did all the parts." He said I had a couple guys on the violin. I had a
Oh
couple dudes
wow.
do vihuela. He's
Oh,
the
so
guitarron player, bro. So yeah, he
he
jammed out.
recorded live
Yes,
his
dude.
stuff. That's
It was
awesome.
awesome, bro. It was
That's really
so
cool.
fun, dude.
How long did that take to start to finish?
I think we did like about a couple, like 2 months, I think, and just to get it like perfect,
And
dude.
what was that, like a couple times a week, or?
Yeah, we just come in ever so often. He's like, "Hey, something didn't sound right. Can you come in and check this?" And we'd
Oh
go
wow.
in, and then he'd like just it was weird because like we're so used to doing the whole song all at one time, and he'd like, "No, just take it from this part," and you're
Oh
like,
wow.
"Oh, dude," and it's like to jump into that was kind of difficult.
Don't you gotta
dude.
kind of like do
Yeah,
that
you're like,
thing where you
"What do you
think of
mean?
the
Just
song?
jump into that part?"
Okay, hold on, let me play it in my head.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
right?
ready, go.
Yeah, dude. But then like to hear the final outcome, dude. Oh, it was so fun, dude. Yeah, it
That's
was fun.
awesome.
It was fun, man.
And what I'm sure nowadays recording would be significantly more expensive, but what did it
Oh,
cost you back then?
yeah, I think it was. Shoot, I can't even remember, bro, how much it was. I think it was maybe like 2,000. I think maybe.
Okay. And how many copies of the disc did you get?
I got the one master, dude.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he gave me a master disc, and then I went to another guy there in Santa Fe that would do the whole. He did an album cover for me and everything
remember.
like that, and yeah, dude, he just busted out a bunch of copies, dude.
That's
And
crazy.
then like the Fiesta Council would call us up. They would go do like the show at the Lenses for Fiestas, and they would say, "Hey,
Yes.
we need a singer. You want to jam for us or whatever?" And that was like a place for me to actually sell the CDs, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was fun.
So did you end up recouping most of your money back?
Yeah.
On that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And make some money?
Oh yeah, and make some money.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I still have a bunch of copies still, bro.
Okay, well, you're gonna hate me for this, but I don't know what happened to mine.
No, dude,
Over
I
the
have a
moves
bunch,
all over the
dude.
years.
Oh, yeah.
I lost mine, and I would
Nah,
love
man,
to get
I can give you some more.
I want an autographed copy.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
I'm gonna put it in my display case.
Yeah. Yes.
So didn't you record a second CD?
So the first one we ever did, bro, was like it was called Mariachi Norteños. It was with Miguelito Romero, dude. That guy is so awesome, bro. He's such a good accordion player. He had mariachi. He has his Mariachi Norteña. That's what they're called.
Okay.
And those guys jam, bro. Like he's so good, dude. Such a cool guy. He did an actual recording for me, dude. Like it was like he didn't even charge me like a lot, dude. It was, and we did that quick, dude. That was like
No shit.
it was like maybe 2-3 weeks, dude. And we did like 10 songs, like quick, bro.
That's
He
wild.
did like all the mariachi parts, dude, with the keyboard, bro. It was weird. He did the violin parts on the keyboard, dude.
Oh, just like
Yeah.
a Picasso or something, changing the
Only
sound?
real instruments was the vihuela and the guitarron, bro.
That's
The
crazy.
trumpet on keyboard, dude.
Well, but doesn't that change the sound to a point where it doesn't
It does a
feel
little
real?
bit. Yeah, it does a little bit, but like I don't know. It was just like a kind of, hey, I can do this for you real quick, bro. Let's try
Okay,
it
that's
out.
cool.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, well,
I mean,
why not?
for
You know what I
fun,
mean?
I would take that. But I
Yeah.
think genuinely, like, if you want something with the genuine soul of mariachi,
Yes.
you need those musics. You need that human error.
Which is why I went with Chino. You know what I mean?
That's
I
cool.
said, "Hey, bro, I have this idea." That's why he's like, "Yeah, bro, we can do it."
So, where does your musical career stand today?
I mean, right now, I used to have a group, bro, but it's just so hard to find. It's a common thing here, bro. It's so hard. There's tons of musicians, dude.
Yes.
There's not dedicated musicians, bro. It's hard to find people that want and put, like effort into the music, dude. Everybody just wants money, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard to find people that are actually dedicated. They're far and few, bro. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad because it's so hard to have people that want to stay and want to, build something with you. And it's
Sure.
that's why like I stopped being in charge of a mariachi, bro.
Okay.
Now I just
Well, I bet you that's a lot of stress to
yeah, it
carry on
is,
top of all
dude.
that.
Because you got to show face for people, dude, and then people don't show up. People show up late. People show up drunk, dude. And
Oh,
you're
that's
like,
nice.
oh my god, bro, are you kidding me? And people are looking at you like,
Oh,
know what I
listen,
mean?
man. I Megan's dad, Eddie. I love the dude to pieces. He and I jammed for quite a while. We had a little side hustle going in Santa
Yeah.
Fe there. But he would pick up the most random dudes, and one of the dudes was constantly drunk, like piss drunk, bro. And like, if that dude wasn't drunk, he couldn't play. And so,
Yeah.
like, you kind of had to take the good with the bad. And I'm like, bro, I don't really want to be represented by a group
Yeah.
where one of the guys is piss drunk all the time.
That was the hard part, bro. To just show up with people that are just total shit faced, dude, and you're like,
Yeah, that's a bad look for
falling
everybody.
down and stuff like that. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"Dude,
Like,
come
I
on, bro.
experienced
Like,
that.
what am I getting myself into?" And then how do I explain that to the people? Because
They're paying good money for
paying
that.
good money
Real
for
good
this,
money.
dude. So how do you explain that? You
Real
know what I
good
mean?
money.
You're like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, and it was just constant. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And
And
at some point, you got to start being like,
yeah,
well, let me just discount your fee because
yes,
that was
dude.
unprofessional
And
of us.
it was fun, dude, but it's exhausting, dude.
I get that. Where do you see yourself going with the music from here on
I
out?
mean, it's
I know that, and I want you to touch on this, but
yeah.
also like I know that you got like a family now,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you have a steady career now,
Yeah.
and like you've got responsibilities
Yes,
outside of
sir.
the mariachi, and I know that
Yeah,
life gets in the way of mariachi.
big time.
Mine just so happened to happen a lot sooner than a lot of you guys'. I mean, again,
Right.
you guys took it a lot more serious than I did, but
Yeah.
even my side hustle with mariachi was overwhelming.
It's hard, dude. Like, I like playing, dude. I love it, dude. I love it to death, dude. And that's my wife sees that. She sees that, dude, and she is so understanding on what I do.
That's cool.
She's like such a supporter of me, dude, and we
That's
have
so
talks
awesome.
about it. There's been times where I just want to drop it, dude, and like stop, bro. I like, and she's like, "Don't do it."
Well, and I mean, she's right. Look at how much you've
She's
invested
like,
in
"Yeah,
it.
dude,
Time,
don't do
money,
it. Just
your
hang in
heart.
there.
Like,
Just hang in there. It has to get better." There's, you know what I mean? And there's times where trust me, dude. Like this whole COVID stuff that happened, dude, and
I heard.
just didn't want to take any gigs anymore, dude. There was a solid 3 months where I wasn't having it, dude. I couldn't do it anymore, bro.
Tell me about your COVID experience, because I want to hear how it compared to my
It's crazy,
JoJo
dude.
and
Like,
them.
so my son was born during COVID, bro.
Oh, you got a COVID baby.
Yeah, so like 2019, bro.
So hold on, real quick.
Man.
Your son older or younger than your daughter?
He's older.
Okay, so your
Yeah,
son came
he's
first, and then
7
your
years
daughter.
old, bro.
Okay.
So he was born through that whole thing, dude, and then like it was just we had to keep him inside, dude, and there was a lot of stuff, dude. It hindered his like social abilities and stuff.
Oh,
like
wow,
that,
that's
dude. Like,
crazy.
and then he was like diagnosed with autism, bro. So that was a big part of it, dude. Like he couldn't interact with kids, dude. Like
Oh, no shit.
yeah, so like most
What type of autism does he have?
he I it's like we got him like we just noticed some things when he was born, dude, and he was growing up. We were just like,
Well, speak on that. What
yeah.
kind of things?
I mean, like he wasn't speaking till like he was like maybe like 3 or 4, dude. And
Oh,
we're
no
like,
kidding.
kind of freaking out about that, dude. Like,
Wow.
yeah, and so like this vocabulary and stuff like that was just hindering, and we noticed a little bit, but so we decided, just being careful parents, bro. Went to UNM and we got him, checked on, dude, to see.
Sure.
And yeah, dude, they diagnosed him with like level 3 autism, bro.
Okay.
So we're kind of freaking out about that. We're like, well, I mean, I can see it, but like that severe, we're like, I don't know, bro. So we had so many people kind of, give us different opinions and, get us, second opinions on stuff like that. But we were just on it, dude. We gave him, all the attention he needed, bro. The special ed, all that stuff, dude. And
Nice.
now, dude, you'd see him and you couldn't.
You
tell.
can't tell.
No.
Listen, man. Go scrolling through your Facebook. I couldn't tell.
He's
You have a good looking family, sir.
He's such a good kid, bro. He's so smart. He loves the drums.
He got a drummer.
Dude, Dad, I want a drum set. I said, all right. I gave him a drum set for Christmas, dude. Aw, worst decision of our lives, bro. Oh, in the house, dude, so loud, bro. But he goes to town, dude. I'm like, oh, God.
What did I do?
Yeah, dude. Like, mijo, couldn't you pick up like something less? Oh, dude. But he loves it, dude.
Just mute him. Mute everything,
I know, bro.
Wrap it in blankets.
Hard, man. And he loves it, dude.
Oh, okay, I got it, bro. You just have to build a soundproof box for him.
Exactly, bro. I'm gonna put him in a bubble, bro.
Okay, so you're having a kid in COVID. What happens with your musical career? Because I know JoJo and Megan had a hard time.
Stopped for a while, dude. Like,
oh, so you just completely stopped?
Yeah, we just completely stopped for a bit. With at that time we had our group, which was Mariachi Mestizo.
Okay, hold on. When did you go from Porvenir to Mestizo? Or was there another one in between?
Yeah, so once out of high school, we was with Porvenir for a long time, bro. I was with him for almost 10 years, 10, 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then, let's see, maybe 12 years, yeah. So then 2013 hits. And then Alma Castro called me. She's all, hey, dude, I know you're playing with Porvenir. She's all, but I need somebody we're going to China, dude, and we need somebody to go with us, bro.
Oh, shit, you went with them?
I'm all, what the shit, China? What do you mean China? She's all, yeah, dude, we're going to a festival over there, and we need somebody to go. I was all, you're shitting with me, right? China
is not the first place you think of when you think of mariachi music.
What? She's all, yeah, our one of our guys can't go, bro. So I need you to see if you're willing. I was like, I don't even know how I came into the picture, bro. And I guess that was Megan, dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, why not? So and then I'm talking to my wife, dude. And then, bro, there was so much stuff that happened at that point, dude. Like, so I just started the gas company, dude, 2013, man. I had just started, dude. So I'm like, bro, how can I go, dude? I don't even know I have that much PTO, dude. Like, I don't know. I just started this job, dude. How do I explain this, dude? So I talked to my supervisor, dude. I'm like, bro, I got a lifetime opportunity here, bro. They asked me to go to China. He freaked out like I did, bro. China? What the hell are you going to China for? I'm like, bro, yeah, it's something I can't pass up, dude. Like, I just started, dude. I understand, bro, but like,
that's such a funny response,
solid, bro. I need to go, dude. They're like, oh yeah, dude, go.
Yeah, go to China,
dude. Like, I even talked to my wife. She's like, yeah, dude, go. I'm like, all right. So then I called back Alma. I said, yeah, I can go. What do we need, bro? She's like, you just need to fork over so much money, bro. It's like 6-7 days we'll be there, dude. You just have to pay for your ticket over there. Once you're there, dude, they take care of everything. I was like, are you really serious? Like, yeah. So we go, dude, and yeah, we had a blast over there, bro.
That's why. How much did that end up costing you to get there?
I think we had to fork over I think it was like $1,400, dude. And then they put us up in a 5-star hotel, bro. That place is beautiful, bro. It's a yeah, dude, it's a park, dude. It's huge, bro. In Jiangjaiji, it's what it's called. Like, there was days, bro, they'd get us up at like 6 in the morning, dude. The bus would be waiting for us. Our tour guide's there, bro. He's like, all right, we're going to a certain place. We went up this windy ass road up to the mountain, dude. And then we see this tramway, bro. And we're like, what the shit, tramway? Take your instruments with you, bro, and I'll meet you at the top of the tramway.
Oh, shit.
We go all the way to the top of the mountain at the tramway, dude. We get down, and there's a crap load of people at the top of the mountain, dude. Crap load of people. And just this little tiny stage. and we're like, oh, dude, like this is something I've never experienced that,
Bro,
bro.
I legit just got chills. That's
Bro,
fucking
so
wild.
we jump on there, dude, and they had mics and stuff like that, bro. The music would resonate through that valley, dude.
Wow.
It just, I mean, and dude, Chinese people go crazy for
No
mariachi
shit.
music, bro. Just, oh, dude, they don't know what we're singing, bro, but oh my god, dude,
Hey, don't
like,
underestimate them, man. Most
no,
of the rest of the world knows 2 or more
they were
languages,
just
so
on it, dude. Like, they were eating it up, dude. Like,
that's cool, man.
and
What a cool
there
experience.
was so many people there, bro. Like Israel, freaking people from Argentina, bro.
Wow.
Spain, dude. It was bad, dude. That was like, yeah, dude. That was the best decision I ever made, dude. That thing was cool, dude.
That's fucking cool, man.
That was cool, bro.
And
Yeah.
and okay, so there, I don't know if you remember, and this is way off topic. I want to get back
No,
into your story because
yeah.
we were talking about your mariachi evolution,
Right.
but there was a day that I was down at the plaza for fiestas. You were performing, and Anthony was on duty as a cop.
Yeah.
And we took a picture together. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I do remember
I
that.
still have the picture, and I'm going to
Oh,
post it here
snap.
in the podcast. But
Wicked.
but what I don't even remember what year it was.
Dude, that was so long ago.
But what do you remember? You were playing Fiesta, so you had to be with a group then. What group would that have been?
Sure, we were with Mestizo, bro. Then,
So okay, so
yeah.
so hold on.
Yeah.
So let me get this timeline right. You're with Porvenir, and then you break away just to go to China with Alma and them.
Yeah. So then we get back, dude, and then Alma and them, they're like, "Hey, we kind of need a vihuela player too, bro. Like,
Get that mic
you
over
know what
there.
I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
kind of need a vihuela player too. So what do you think about joining the group, bro?" So then here
Oh,
we are
here
again,
we go
bro.
again.
Yeah, I got another decision to go through. You know what I mean?
And what is the thought process behind this one? Because now it's like, the first time you talked about discussing it with your parents, discussing it with your
Yeah.
wife. Now is it the whole thing all over
Yeah,
again
all
with
over
the same
again, dude.
discussions?
Yeah, same discussion again, dude. It was just like,
And how do you come to that decision where you're like, you know what, fuck it, I got it. It's time for me to move on.
I mean, it was like Porvenir. They did a lot. They did a couple sones, but they didn't do a lot of sones, dude. It was like more ranchera stuff, and like it was, it was more for like,
Real quick, let me give you my opinion on that.
yeah,
If I hear a group doing a bunch of rancheras and not so many sones, I feel like they're not diversified. I feel they're very basic.
right. So well, what that is, dude, is they're catering to
The older people.
yes,
Yeah.
and it's hard to say it, but
No,
yeah,
say it.
widows, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, you
sure.
know what I mean?
Sure.
So they were more like weddings downtown,
Okay.
doing the whole marcha thing. and
Okay, yeah.
That's what it was, dude. It was a lot of that. You know
That's
what I mean?
wild. Real quick, let me just put in a note real quick because I fucking hated that Losero wanted us to learn all those songs.
I know, bro.
I wanted to learn nothing but sones, bro. If I
Yeah.
had my way, I just show me something that's different than this basic strum shit. Like I want to go to town, and
Yes.
and he limited us on that. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, big time, dude. So then I was just under that. I had this. I want something more, dude. I want to do
Want
something
something more.
different.
That's
You know
good.
what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
like that.
So they had talent, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They did a lot of stuff, man. So I was just like, well, I had that decision, dude. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it, dude. So I had to break it to Porvenir, dude, and some of them were like, yeah, dude, you should do it. Like Gilbert is a badass, dude.
Yeah.
Gilbert, I love Gilbert to death, dude. He's such a cool. I learned so much from that dude. So and then like me and him were like this, dude, because that's our section right there. You know what
Sure.
I mean? And Pablo was badass too, bro. Like it's just they were understanding, dude. There was some other people who were just like, and I get it, but I had to look out for me, bro. So I kind of let them know that I was gonna do something different, dude.
Sure.
They were understanding and stuff. So,
Does
yeah.
there, I know that in some circumstances like that, there's a lot of animosity that,
Yeah.
that gets held and people hold grudges for years.
Exactly.
Did you go through that?
Nah, not at all.
Oh, that's good.
No, they were cool about it.
Okay. So you make that transition to
Mhm.
Alma's group, and is that mestizo?
Yeah, we made it mariachi mestizo.
And what does that mean?
So
Mestizo.
mestizo is basically like a mixture.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mestizo.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like a mixture. So, and that's what we were, dude. Like there was Chicanos, there was Mexicanos, there, you know what I mean? That's what we were. There, so we had a lot of, talent there, dude. Like Megan's a badass, bro.
She
Like
is. She's such a
she's
badass.
probably one of the best violins I've ever seen, dude. Like she's a badass, hands down, bro. Like kudos to her, dude. Like she's busted her ass to get to where she's at,
Yeah.
and it shows, bro.
Well, and her life
That
story
chick's
too.
untouchable, dude.
She's hardcore.
She's untouchable, bro. I'm telling you that right now, dude. So she was she was a badass in that group, bro, and I wanted to be near that, dude. I wanted to just, be with that and mesh with that.
Interesting.
Yeah, she had such a vibrant thing about her, dude, and then her singing, bro, was
Yeah,
top notch, bro. I was like,
she can
"What the
fucking
heck,
belt
dude?"
too.
And she always downed herself, bro. And I hated that she
Hold on,
did
we
that,
kind of
dude.
always, all of us kind of did
Yeah,
that.
like, dude, I hated she did that, dude. Like, I was like, no, dude, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? Do you not hear yourself, dude? Like, and then we had like, there were some dudes there, like Antonio, bro. That guy's a badass too, bro. Like, that guy can play any instrument, bro, and just. I think the only thing he didn't jack with was trumpet. I never saw him jack with a trumpet, but anything else, dude, that guy was bad. He'd jump on violin.
That's
Freaking
wild.
Harp, bro. I was like, dude, the
Oh,
harp is so
I'm
confusing to me,
dude. I'm
dude.
so jealous of harp
Yes,
players. I want to
dude.
do that so bad. Those
Yeah,
things are
man. And
fucking beautiful.
then Marco, bro, he was a badass too, bro. From Las Cruces. That guy's bad, bro. Me and him stayed in touch for a long time, bro. And he actually, now that we left that other group, bro, he was with me till the end, bro. I still talk to him. Hey, bro, you want to jam out? I got a gig or whatever, dude. And
Oh,
I'll
that's
call him
cool.
up, bro. And he, without hesitation, bro, he'll
That's
jump
cool,
on
man.
it, dude. He's so badass. And then Alma was wicked too, bro. And everybody had their own, you know, thing to bring to the table, bro. And so we all had this idea. All right, everybody around here does their own set list. It's either stuff from the conferences, dude, or it's we're gonna play this and that's it, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna hear what we're gonna play, not we're gonna play what you want to hear.
Right.
So I was like, no, we're not doing that, dude. So we were playing at the Pecos Trail, dude, and it's such diversity there, bro. There's people that would ask us to play Van Halen stuff, bro. We're like, what, dude?
We're not Metalachi,
Let's
bro.
try it, man. Why not? So we're like, yeah, dude. We're like, and then there's people who are like, do you guys know this? And we're like, no, but we can try it. So we tried it, dude. And then, yeah, we played it horribly. But guess what? Second time, we weren't doing it horribly, dude. No, because we would practice it, dude.
Nice.
We're like, all right, they asked for this last week, dude. Let's try and learn it, dude.
Oh, that's good.
So we started getting a repertoire, bro, to where we were at a point where, what do you guys want to hear? And we're like,
Okay.
we don't know it, but we'll try it, dude.
Yeah.
And I love that, bro.
That's
It
cool.
was so scary, but it was fun, dude. Just to, yeah, I wonder if we
The
could pull it
unknown.
off. Yes.
That's awesome.
Sometimes we would tank, dude, but sometimes it would be like, oh, that came out awesome.
That's cool,
And
man.
I love that, dude.
Absolutely.
And that's when I like realized that that's what real mariachi is, bro.
Yeah. That's so wild that you say that because I heard that from everybody who's a mariachi who came on here. That's
Yes.
exactly what they've all said. Megan said it.
Yes,
Jojo said
dude.
it. Santiago said it.
I'm telling you, bro. That's where it's at, dude. When you like can show up, bro, and people they see it, bro. They're like, dude, this guys can play anything, dude. No wonder they're
That's cool
asking
as
for
fuck.
Van Halen, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? The dude asked us, "You guys know anything from the Doors, bro?" I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
Yes,
this
I
is
know the songs,
mariachi,
but I
bro."
can't play them.
He's like, "What the heck? You guys played Fetty Fender?" I was like, "Bro, that's more of our style,
That's
bro. Come
different.
on, man."
Bro, you can't compare New Mexico music to a
That's
fucking
what I was saying, man.
national global superstar rock band. That's
Dude,
crazy.
yeah, so it was
So-
fun, man.
How long did you play with?
I think we were with
Mestizo.
Mestizo till about 20. What was it? 2020, bro. About there.
Then you guys just called it.
Yeah. See, I got brought onto the group, bro, but like they didn't want to take on any of the gigs. They didn't want anybody to be like the manager, bro. So they're like, "Well, who's gonna do the managing, bro?" I'm like, "I guess, bro. I guess I'll do that." So that's when I started getting gigs and I started doing all that, bro. And I'd put, "All right, we're gonna charge this. You guys cool with that?" Yes. All right. So then we got these gigs and I started making a schedule, bro. And we started. So that's where I started getting into managing mariachis, dude. And that's where it started, bro. I didn't really want to, but nobody else was stepping up. So I said, I'll do it. So we were doing that, dude. And then, like, the whole COVID thing hit and we stopped for a long time. We weren't getting gigs, dude. It was
No shit.
so hard. There was people that were doing like live podcasts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we're going live, and they put it on Facebook. We're going live at certain
Oh,
time.
yeah.
We're doing this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this. We tried that for a couple times, and then we started slowly getting gigs, dude. But then we just noticed that people were getting too comfortable, and they wanted, like anything else, dude. They wanted something more. They wanted to try different things. You know what I mean? Megan was one of it. And I get it. Yeah, I see where she was coming from because most of us were males. You know what I mean? And her and Vanessa were really the only females because Alma had left. She got married. She went to, I don't know, up north somewhere in Nebraska or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So she wanted this thing where she never had like female harmonies, dude. And I saw it. She would like, man, there's something more, like there's something missing. And
Yeah.
it's like anything, dude. It was hard to find people that wanted to commit, dude.
Well, and consistency.
Yeah. So that was part of it. And then she kind of was getting with JoJo and them. And then she got with JoJo and she had that harmony again, dude.
Yeah, her and
She was
JoJo are
feeling-
fucking fierce together.
Yes, dude. So she was feeling good about that, bro. And they were sounding
They're amazing.
awesome, bro. You know what I mean? And I think out of all the members, bro, I was probably the only one that was understanding about that. Like I got it, dude. And I told her, I said, bro, you got no hard feelings for me, dude. You got to look out for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do what feels right for you. And if nobody, your true friends, dude, and the people that actually care for you, bro, would want you to succeed,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? Just do it.
Well, and that's very honorable coming from you since
Yeah.
you've been in that situation
Yeah,
and needed to do what was best for you several
Exactly.
times. So
I told her, like, dude, if you want to jam with us anytime, bro, go for it, bro. You know what I mean? And then it was just, she felt that. And then I was like, I just was getting burnt out, dude. I wasn't having it, bro. Like, and so that's why I took that hiatus, bro. I just stopped for a couple months, dude. And then it turned into like a whole year. And then like my daughter got born in like 21, dude. And then it was just hard to get back into it again, man.
yeah.
So
So nowadays you just
I'm like
tinker.
a floater, dude,
You're a
pretty
floater.
much, bro. Like everybody hits me up, like, yeah, I go in, and I like it, dude, because I just go show up and play, dude. And I'm done, dude. I don't have to
Yeah.
go and
Pro-
where's the money and track people down to get money and get change and all.
Oh, and then-
I don't have
and
to
then
mess with all that stuff.
So I
dude.
think one of my hardest things was when I was playing with Diferencia, I had to drive up to Santa Fe every day for practice, and I was like, bro, I can't be making that trip just for practice every day.
Exactly,
And
dude.
half the time I'd show up for practice, and it was like, we're just gonna get drunk. And I'm like, bro, that's not why I came to practice.
Nah, yeah, it's
It
hard.
was
bro.
fun. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah.
I loved that part of it, but it was also not why I was there.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
crazy.
yeah, there's a whole lot to that. Music is a trip. It's I don't know. It's always going to be a part of my life, but it's also slowly faded to the smaller corners of my life. Now
Right.
it's just a fun thing. It's not something that I
Yeah.
would rely on anymore. But also, again, to go back to the beginning, I never took it as serious as the rest of you guys. So
Yeah, no. And now it's more like it's a hobby, bro.
A hobby.
It's not any a job anymore. Yeah, we try and take it as professional as we can, bro. But
For sure.
me now, it's a hobby, bro. And I get my fix. You know what I mean?
yeah, you get your fix. I like that.
I mean, I wish I could play all the time. I can't, dude. I'm usually busy, and like a lot of my band members, they're pretty cool about it. You know what I mean?
That's cool. All right, so take me back to your childhood with your pops. You guys kind of were also farmers on side of your dad being a construction man.
Yeah.
I remember you always having chickens. I remember Bandit,
Oh yeah, dude.
that
Ah,
little
bro.
soldier.
Bandit, dude. I remember, dude. Mikey told me to bandit, dude, at school, bro, and I cruised with that sucker in my hoodie, dude. I used to take him to school with me, dude, in class,
That's
dude. It was
so funny.
badass, dude, and nobody knew I had him, dude. It was badass.
So Bandit, for you guys who don't know what we're talking about, was his little Chihuahua, the cute little fucker.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that dog giving me hell every time I show up at the house, and then 5 minutes later, he was sitting on my lap.
Yep. Yeah, dude, he was so cool. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, dude,
You guys had horses though. You had chickens. You
Yeah,
had everything.
since I can remember, bro, my dad used to have us at the racetrack, dude, all the time, bro. Sundays were that was family day, bro.
That's
He'd
funny
take us
because
anywhere. It was cool because he would never tell us where we're going, bro. He'd just say, "Get ready in the morning, we're going." I'm like, "What do we do? What do we put on? We do shorts or what are we doing?" He would just, "Nope, you
I
guys
don't
get
care.
ready. All right, we're leaving certain time." You shit, dude. You just kind of
Kind of
just
did
get
it.
ready, bro. We wouldn't know. And dude, we had the blast, bro. He would take us to Pecos. He'd take us freaking up north, dude. He'd take us to Red River, just without knowing, bro. We would just take off. The Sundays, that was family day, bro. So that was what we would do, bro. We'd go to the races, go all day to the races, go to the flea market in the morning, and then we'd end at the races, dude. And then we'd go eat back home.
That's really wild because I grew up a horse racers.
Yeah.
My dad was a trainer, and we never really bumped into each other at the track. I mean, we went a couple times as teenagers, but like as much as you guys went and as invested as your dad was, you would have thought we would have crossed paths.
No kidding.
But we never did.
I know.
That's wild.
It was wild, bro. Yeah, he was always into it, dude. And it wasn't until like later on, dude, where he decided, you know what, I'm gonna try and buy horses, dude. And he got into horse racing. We got into a lot of racing, bro. We did a couple races like next to like the big dogs, dude. Like I remember we did my dad won a big race at the Sunland Park, bro. It was like
no kidding,
$100,000 freaking race.
Wow.
Dude.
Sunland Park's beautiful.
And my dad's horse won it, bro. And the dude that was there, bro, was Bob Baffert, bro. The guy that won the Kentucky Derby, dude.
Yeah.
He was there, bro, and we beat him.
Crazy.
Dude. I freaked out, bro.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
We didn't think it was gonna happen, dude. Dude, and it was an epic horse race, dude. She came from behind, bro.
No
the
shit.
last one, dude, and at the end, bro, she
Wow.
bolted. Oh my god, bro, we lost it, dude. We were like, oh, dude, it's happening.
It's happening.
So badass, dude.
That's so funny.
And it was fun, bro.
When did that ever slow down, or do you guys still have animals?
Like we had the horse for a while, dude, and then we did a couple of offspring, and he did his dabble in horse racing, dude, and then it just ended, dude. He slowly.
So you guys have the stables below your house for nothing?
Yeah, he got his fix, man, and he was content with it.
Well, he better turn those stables into garages then.
Oh yeah,
Buy cars.
Yeah, right. And he has trophies, dude. He has pictures, stuff
cool.
like that, dude. He has like this, dude. Like you have there. He has it all there, bro. And we have pictures and memories there, dude. It was fun, man.
Now, I want to talk about another real quick memory that I have when your sister got married.
Oh yeah.
Tobias Renee played at her wedding, which was a trip because he wasn't like huge back then.
Yeah.
I mean, he was big, but he wasn't what he is now.
Right.
Tell me about how that all came about.
Like, well, see, so my brother-in-law Mike went to school with Tobias, bro.
Okay.
So he knew him when he wasn't even famous, bro. So like, yeah, there was connections there. You know what I mean? Mike knows a lot of people, dude.
That's cool.
So yeah, we knew a lot of dudes there, and then, I mean, I don't even know how that came about. They were just looking for a venue, bro, and they were like, "There's a Western freaking movie set, dude. Let's." Yeah.
Now, any of you guys who don't know this set, or you haven't seen movies because it's in every freaking movie there is. So
it's the Eves Ranch.
Eves Ranch here in New Mexico. It's I don't know. One off the top of my head would be A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yep.
Any Western that was filmed in New Mexico was filmed at Eves Ranch.
I think 310 to Yuma was filmed there too, bro.
I think There Will Be Blood was filmed there.
Yep.
There's quite a few. It's a cool little set.
And it was awesome, dude. It's like a whole movie ranch that they let them rent for the whole night, dude.
And I remember being in the bar at one point.
Yes,
that
dude. They had the
cool
cantina there.
Yes.
I mean, Lucero and everybody, we played for the food, bro. We had a blast, man. And yeah, dude. People still talk about that wedding to this day, bro. They're
cool
like,
as shit,
"Oh
dude.
my god, we had so much fun at your."
It was so much fun, dude.
Yeah, bro. And my sister, they just had their anniversary, dude. Like maybe like last week, bro. So
nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
You give her my best when you see her.
Man. Yeah, definitely.
And we can't stop this thing without speaking about your moms. Your mom was always again, like a mom to me, a second mom.
Yeah.
I even called her mom.
Right.
And it's funny for her to uh, treat me like that when I'm just this little white boy. Like I was not the typical person who should be in her house, but she never treated me any different than she treated you.
My mom's was a good judge of character, bro.
Your mom's was a sweetheart.
That's what people they don't know that, dude. She was a damn good judge of character, dude. She knew who was good for you and who wasn't, bro. So yeah. So like she was cool to all my friends, bro.
Yeah, she was a fucking sweet lady.
Yes.
And I was very, very sad to hear about her passing.
Yeah.
How did that come about? What
So
happened?
a long time ago, my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer, bro. So she was
How long ago was that?
oh man, I think it was almost like 20 some years ago, bro, that
Okay.
she had that. She had the biggest scare, bro. So she got one of the breasts taken out and it was something small. It was just a little lump, bro, but she got it taken out, bro, and she was cancer free for years, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
20 some years, dude.
I mean, I never knew.
Nothing ever, we never she was always getting checked, bro. She was good. She had diabetes and stuff like that, but like I mean, she was good, dude. And then all of a sudden we noticed there was like this little small cough that she would get and it would never go away. We thought it was something small, dude. And yeah, she just had it. So then we told her she should go get it checked, dude. And then when she got it checked, they noticed that there was something there in her lung, dude.
Oh God.
And then it was in her throat. She had something there. There was a little bump in there too, bro. So they got the biopsy on it, and it was like almost like stage 4, I would say. So she went through chemo, bro, and dude, the chemo killed her bad, bro. It was she couldn't handle that, dude. She just got weak, dude. All of a sudden, she had to get oxygen, bro. And it was bad, bro. There was times I was so scared, bro. Like I would walk into the living room, bro, and she'd be hunched over, bro. And I think
Oh.
I would think she's gone, bro. I couldn't hear her breathe, dude. I'd walk up, dude, and I'd put my finger under her nose and so just, yeah, dude, it was hard, bro. To see that, bro, I was like,
Yeah.
I would pray, dude, so much, bro. I'd be like, dude, just take this away so much, bro. Like I
When
just wanted to get better, dude. Like it was bad, bro.
when did they find those lumps? What
It
year
was
was that?
like 2022, about 22,
And so
21, about there. Yeah,
so she did chemo for, I'm assuming, about a year.
yeah, about a year, and yeah, dude, it wasn't. Everybody has their reactions to that stuff, dude. It was not good, bro. Like,
Well, I mean, if you do you know who Alejandro Lozoya?
yeah,
If you watch his episode, he talks about going through it, and it's fucking brutal
yeah,
what he says.
it's crazy, dude. Like the stuff
fucking
she went
harsh.
through, it was scary at times, bro. Like my dad, he was with her, and like she'd get these bloody noses, dude, and it was just like a hemorrhaging that it
Oh
would just
God.
nonstop, bro.
Poor
He would
thing.
so it's like the whole bathtub would fill up, dude. He'd like freak out on me one time. He called me, bro, and he's like, "Dude, she's like bleeding constant, bro. We can't stop it. Like
Oh
it
my
was scary,
God,
bro.
dude.
Like he finally got it to stop, and like he's like, dude, and he told me straight up, one more of those, dude, and she's not gonna live through that, dude. She's not, bro. And we knew it, dude, and then like they stopped the chemo, bro. So they're like, nah, there's another alternative like that. What is it called? Like that stem cell therapy,
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
So she started that, dude, and like she got so skinny, dude. She wasn't eating, dude. She said like the food would not taste the same. She couldn't. She had no taste, dude. It was just weird. So she wouldn't want to eat, bro.
Like anything?
Like she would, like here and there, like little bits, bro. But she wasn't fooling anybody, bro. We knew that she wasn't eating, dude. So she started doing that therapy, bro, and then she started getting better, dude.
Oh wow.
She started gaining weight, bro.
Oh
Like
good.
she was walking, dude. She would
Wow.
not sit on the couch anymore. She wouldn't depend on oxygen so much, bro. So we're
Wow.
like seeing like big improvements, dude. We're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh wait, hold on, maybe you know what I mean? And the doctor would say, dude, if we were without therapy, without the chemo, bro, she's only gonna last maybe 3 months, dude.
Oh my God.
We're like, holy shit, dude. And it's me and my sister talked about it, bro. And we're like, bro, we're gonna come into the realization that it's gonna happen, bro. Like it's gonna happen. You can prepare yourself all you want, bro. Shit, no, nothing can prepare you for that, dude.
I know.
There's no way, bro. So, uh, she was getting better, dude. Like it's crazy. Like 2023 came around. It was about, I want to say September. We were in a camping trip, bro. So I was out camping, and I saw her that weekend before. Like it was Thursday. We left on a Friday, I think.
Okay.
And we were camping, bro. And we were up and with my sister in law and my wife's brother in law. We're up in Red River.
Okay.
We were on the razors. We were doing that all day, bro. You're gonna there's okay. There's weird things, dude. Like
Oh, I know.
no,
Please tell
no,
me.
brother.
I do
Okay,
know. I
yeah,
got
like
you, but tell me.
like I don't want to. I'm gonna go off the topic, but I'm gonna go back. Okay,
Okay,
so
please do.
like yeah, so I'm gonna get to this, but yeah, so
Okay.
we were doing that whole thing due to razors and stuff like that. Yeah, so we were away for a bit, but let me jump back to something.
Backtrack. Yeah.
Let's check this out, dude. It's this to me, bro, has gotten to where I am with my religion and in believing in God so much, bro, and being so close to that dude. Because I've had stuff happen to me that it's unexplainable, dude. Like I've I don't have any grandparents anymore. All of them are passed away, bro.
Okay.
When my dad's mom, when my dad's dad passed away, okay, my grandpa. Uh and I haven't told my parents about this, and I finally told them like a while back, but like, yeah, I didn't even tell my aunts; they don't even know, bro. But so when he passes, like, I was sad, but I never cried, bro. I was just, I guess the machisto, yeah, kind of deal,
Machismo.
yeah. So like, I was sad, bro, and I was devastated, but like, we weren't really close, but like he was my grandpa, dude. I like recognize that's my grandpa. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
we'd go to Mexico every so often and we'd visit. You know what I mean? So when he passes, dude, we go through like over there in Mexico, bro. Their funerals are crazy, bro. They'll stay with the body for like 2-3 days, freaking praying and all stuff like that, bro. And then they'll do the burial, bro. Like,
Okay.
so we're there and we go through all that burial. When we buried him, bro, I sang him his favorite song, bro. Okay? So we were jamming that. He's Puño de Tierra, that's his jam. And
Okay.
Ojitos Verdes, that's his jams. He always asks for those
That's
songs.
funny.
Okay? So I sang those for at his burial, okay? So maybe like 2-3 days go by, bro. And I'm asleep. And I have this dream, bro, where all my teeth fall out, brother.
The fuck?
I'm like, I don't know what I was doing, bro, but like I in the dream I fell, dude, and all my teeth, dude, I had them here in my hand, bro, and I'm just bleeding like crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, holy shit, bro. I wake up in a fucking cold sweat, bro. I'm like, what?
Oh
the
my God,
shit,
dude.
Like, what the fuck was that, dude? I've never dreamt that, dude. It was
That's
weird.
crazy.
Weird as fuck, dude. I was like, so I scared as shit, dude. I wake up and I'm like, I go get a drink of water, bro, and I fall back to sleep, bro. I have another dream, bro. Right after that, I'm in my grandma's house, and I'm waking up in the bedroom because, like, we always do every Christmas. We used to do this all the time. When we go in Christmas, bro, me and my sister would wake up to the sound of my grandma laughing her ass off. My dad, bro, they were just conversing at the coffee table, bro, like every morning. That was
Sure.
their thing to do. So this wasn't any different, bro. It happened just like that, except for my grandpa's there, bro. And I'm like, what the shit? We just buried you like last week, bro. And I'm like, oh, what the shit? And dude, when my grandpa passed, bro, he was skinny, dude. Skin and bones, dude. Like, horrible. When he was there, bro, he was gordito, fucking just laughing his ass off, dude. Like, conversing like they always used to do, bro.
Okay.
And then I'm like, Grandpa, what are you doing here, bro? And it was weird, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. Dude, I'm gonna fucking it's hard for me to So like I asked him, bro, like, what are you doing here, bro? It was weird. He's like, no, mijo, like a curandera brought me here to be with you. I'm like, well, what do you mean? What are you doing here, bro? And he's like, no, aquí estoy. I'm here with you. Dude, I gave him the biggest fucking hug, bro. Holy shit.
I know.
And like, dude, I could feel him. Skin and bones, dude. Like he was meaty, bro. I could feel his warmth. It was weird, bro. And I swear to God, he was there, bro. He was there, dude. So, like,
That's wild.
yeah, dude. And I'm like feeling it. I mean, he's there, bro. And I'm like, okay, grandpa, but like you can't be here. You're gone. He says, no, mijo, aquí estoy. And then he's all, I was about to ask him. I said, grandpa, did you like the song I sang to you? And I fucking wake up, bro. And I bawled like nobody's fucking business, dude. Like a little bitch, dude. Like bad, bro. I was like sweating, bro. My fucking t-shirt was drenched, dude. Like I told my mom. I didn't tell my dad though. But my mom's like, she's like tripping, dude. Okay, that was in. Uh, my grandma passes away, like maybe 15, 20 years later. Same thing, dude. I dream that my fucking teeth fall out, bro. Same shit, dude. But I didn't dream of her, dude. But, you know, my teeth fell out. My dad gets the fucking call, dude, that my grandma passed. We didn't know. I never told him. I never told him that I had that dream before. My sister knows. But yeah, dude. And like, oh man, it sucks, dude. Like, so I like get so like freaked out about it, dude. And I look it up. And sure shit, dude. There's dreams foreshadowing events, bro. When they say that your your teeth fall out like that in dreams, it's a tragic event or somebody has passed or is going to pass. This has happened to me like 3 times, bro. It's wild to me, bro. It didn't happen when my mom passed, but it did that when my grandma. So we bury my grandma. Check this out, dude. We bury my grandma. It's got to be like October in Mexico, bro.
Okay.
I sing her a song, dude, for her burial, and I was devastated, bro. Like we were close. Yeah, I was devastated, bro. That one was hard, bro. I got through it, dude. It was hard as shit, dude. Anytime, dude, when you're sad and you try to sing, dude, it is the hardest thing ever, bro. And
Composing yourself
yeah,
under
dude,
any
it's
circumstance like
it's
that is
rough,
fucking
bro.
hard.
It's rough, dude. That's what it is. Mariachi, bro. The emotions, dude.
That's
You know
exactly what I mean.
So we're there. I sang her the song, dude. It's cold as shit, dude. October. Yeah. Fucking butterflies show up, bro.
What?
Butterflies. I point to my sister. I'm like, bro, are you seeing this? She's like, yeah, dude. Those huge ass, the yellow, the
Monarchs.
imperial. Yeah, them fuckers, dude. Like 2 or 3 of them, bro. Just chilling right there, bro.
That's wild.
Right by her flowers, bro. And I'm like, I'm not the only one seeing this, right? You're my witness, right? She's all, yeah, dude, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. So coming back to when my mom, we're up camping, dude. We're having the time of our lives, bro. It like the forecast was rain and shit like that, dude, and we got a little bit of sprinkling. We're having a blast, dude. We're with the kids and the razors come back. We get to the campsite. It's late, bro. I feel fucking like sick, dude. Bad. Like I'm gonna catch a cold, bro. Like I feel like shit, dude. Like bad. I'm like,
Hold on. Go deeper into that. Like body aches,
like
kind of sick,
yeah,
or
dude,
like
you know how like when you start to get sick, you get that like that drip in the back of your throat, like you get all nasally, like you're
yeah.
dude, you just start feeling like like a cold. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I feel like shit. I told my wife, I'm like, dude, I don't feel good, bro. Like it's I feel like shit, bro. And she's all, really? Like take a pill or something like that. So I'm like, Maybe I'll just I'll write it out and see what happens. We're there. It's late, bro. Everybody's by the campfire. Everybody's shooting their shit, dude. And they're just like, I, I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm sitting there all like, I just feel like shit, bro. It's got to be about 8 o'clock, about there, dude. Maybe 9:30, about there, bro. I tell my wife, I don't know. I don't feel too good still, bro. Like 10 o'clock rolls around, dude. It's gone. I don't feel that way anymore.
So suddenly you're feeling better.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? She's like, are you feeling better? Yeah, dude. Let me have a beer. I was feeling good. I was like, all right. So we're still at the campfire, like, and then like 11 o'clock rolls around. We go to bed. Nobody, nothing. You know. I wake up. And we're gonna leave. We're picking up camp. I'm already connecting the RV and stuff like that. And, my dad calls. He's on, Mijo, where are you at? I said, we're picking up stuff from the camp, pops. He's like, I need you to come home, mijo. I was like, oh shit, what happened? Is mom okay or what? Mijo, your mom passed away last night. And I was like, are you serious, pops? Bro, my dad is a strong man, and I have never seen my pops cry, bro. In 40 years that I've known the vato. Nah, bro. My dad cried, dude. I've never heard him cry, bro. I've never seen that vato cry. It was bad, bro. I was like, shit, dude. I'm like, bro, at that instant, bro, your whole world crashes, bro. It's nothing that you can explain, dude.
I know.
It's rough, bro.
I know.
Like, dude. I stop what I'm doing, bro, and I tell my wife, I said, my dad called. My mom passed away, bro. She's, are you serious? Like, the kids are with me, bro. My dad tells me, don't rush. He said, but you need you to come home, mijo. So I pick up camp, bro, and the whole drive, dude. I'm thinking, shit, bro. My son and daughter, how am I gonna tell them that their grandma's no longer there, bro? Like, that was going through my mind, dude. Like, I call my sister up. She's all like, yeah, mom passed away, bro. She's like, and I'm like, well, what happened? And she's all, remember that nosebleed that she got the last time? It happened again, bro.
Oh my God.
It happened again, and this time we couldn't stop it.
Oh my God.
My dad called it, bro. He said, if that happens again, dude, she's going, bro.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. So, dude, I get there, we drop off the camper, and I drop the kids off. We go to the house, and then I head over to my dad's. And my sister's there, dude, and she's like, I wanted to call you so bad, but dad didn't let me. She's all, I hope you don't hate me for that. And I'm like, bro, how could I fucking hate you for that, dude? Like, Jesus, dude. Like,
that's hard for anybody to say.
Fucking went through, dude. How am I gonna fucking be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's hard for anybody to go through.
She was devastated, bro. Like, my sister has been always close to my dad, dude. She felt it worse than I did, bro. I'm a mama's boy, bro, but
yeah,
no, dude. She was devastated, bro. She went through some shit, dude. She performed CPR and everything, bro. She was telling me that she could hear her ribs crack, and I'm like, bro, fuck. Son of a bitch, dude. I wish I was here with you guys, but fuck. And it's devastating, bro.
Well, that's a lot to deal with. Maybe it was for the best that you weren't there, because that would have traumatized you further and your family
10 times, bro.
Your kids would have had, like, your kids would have been in close proximity. Now, let me just real quick for the listener tell you that the way that Javi and his parents' house is built, there's a courtyard between the two houses. So they're 20 feet apart or 50 feet apart max?
Yeah.
But they share a courtyard, they share an entrance. It's more like one big house than it is
Right.
two houses, but they are two separate houses.
Yep.
So, in moments of chaos like that, you're not gonna be able to hide that.
Yeah.
Your kids would have gotten traumatized from
Yeah.
that shit, you know?
Yeah,
So
bro.
it's kind of better that you weren't there.
It was wild, dude. Like, and so going back to where all that stuff has happened to me, bro. So, uh, I never got to say goodbye, dude. I never got to see her, one last time. And I'm talking to my sister, and she's like, bro, she was getting better. The whole time you were over there camping, she was praying that it wasn't raining on you guys. That's all she would say. I hope it's good for them. I'm praying that it doesn't rain. So, yeah. So I asked my sister, I'm like, so when did this all happen? She says, I was about 8 o'clock.
When you were feeling bad.
Yeah. I'm like, well, when did you guys call the ambulance? It was about then. I said, so you guys went to the hospital with her? Yeah. But they couldn't do anything for her, and she passed about 10 o'clock.
And then you started feeling better. You were just going through it with her.
I think she was reaching out to me, bro. So, like, my mom never wanted to talk about it, bro. She never wanted to say, hey, in case I go, I want this.
Yeah.
Or I want that. Like, she never want it scared the crap out of her to talk about it, bro.
I mean, it should, rightfully so, scare all of us.
So we never knew, bro. So we were like, what the fuck do we do, bro? Like, so.
Now, are you talking in terms of like her final resting place and stuff?
What she wanted, did she want to? I know for a fact she didn't want anybody to see her the way she was.
So she wanted cremation?
So that's what we were leaning to.
Uh-huh.
That was a dead giveaway because she didn't want anybody to see her like that. So, we're just trying to go through all the process, dude, and like me and my sister laugh about it, bro. Imagine like it's just me and you, bro. We don't know what the hell we're doing. Imagine there's like 6, 7 people, bro, and they're all fighting for. You know what I mean? Well, no, she's going with. Oh, I'm getting.
Bro,
I'm like.
It's crazy that you say that because that is 9 times out of 10. That's what happens. Yeah. It's a fight. It's never a. I don't want it. You take it. I don't want. Like it's never a mutually shared thing. It's always a fight. That's crazy.
Me and my sis, we were on it, bro, and we were on it, dude. So we're thinking. We're like, all right, we're going with cremation, bro. Yeah, that's. She never told us what she wanted, but that's what we're going with.
She didn't even tell your dad?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
She never wanted to talk about it.
And so your dad didn't want to deal with that either?
He didn't. He had no clue. He would always try and bring it up. Nope.
To be fair, like, as long as they were together, I think that would have been really hard for him to have to make a decision on too, so I don't blame the guy.
Yeah, so, yeah, we did a lot of that. So we go to the funeral home, and we're going through the options, bro, and we're looking at urns, bro.
Yeah.
They have wooden boxes there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The prices on those fucking things, dude, are ridiculous, bro. It is just stupid expensive for.
Bro, my brother died in 2007. When we had to put him to rest, it was we didn't have it, but it was 15 grand roughly.
Yeah,
just to have a funeral for the guy.
Yeah. So we're looking at like this is fucking ridiculous, bro. So, okay, my mom. Her favorite color, dude, is purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I remember.
She had a shitload of hummingbirds everywhere, dude. If you remember, dude, she had hummingbirds hanging everywhere, dude. That was her thing.
I remember them in the kitchen vividly.
So, we're looking at these freaking urns, and I tell my sister, this is fucking stupid, bro. Like, why don't we go on fucking Amazon, bro?
Bro, tell me you didn't buy
we did, bro. No bullshit, dude. I said, no, there's got to be something on Amazon, bro. And she's all, you think? For that? I said, bro, this is fucking stupid right here, dude. Like, let's try it. First picture she fucking pulls up, bro, is a purple urn with fucking hummingbirds on it.
Oh, my God. That's wild.
We both stare at each other like, nah, dude, that's not happening. We're
Yes,
like, are you freaking serious? That's the first
crazy.
one that's on there, dude. I'm like, she's telling us right there, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
not a coincidence. We weren't talking about the hummingbirds or the color of the damn nada, dude.
That's
You know
wild.
those algorithms. They're hearing us. Yeah, you know that shit. But we weren't discussing that, dude. We weren't saying, hey, mom's favorite color. We
Right.
should. No,
That's
that
crazy.
popped up on its own, bro.
What a trip.
So we started freaking out on that. So, all right, we do that. And we're going through the whole deal, bro. Like, the day we're going to bury, we decided my dad got a place at the Rosario Cemetery for him and for my mom. Okay. So we got the place, we got the urn. So we decided to do the cremation, bro. They let me, the guys at the funeral home, awesome, dude, badass. They took care of us so good, bro. They were super badass, dude. The guy goes, I know you didn't get to see your mom. We have her before we're going to cremate her. We have her prepped if you want to go see her.
Oh, wow.
So I said, you bet your ass I want to go see her. So my sister's all, I tell her, do you want to go? Do you want to go and see her? Because you only saw the bad, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, no, I can't do it. I can't. I said, you have to. You have to. That's not a must. You have to. You have to see her in a different state than because that's all you're going to remember, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to traumatize you. No, you're going with me. So I had to, dude. So she went with me. We go in, bro, and it's in the little chapel there on Riverside. And we're freaking out, dude, because we're like, we walk in, dude, and she's just laying there, bro. We're like, we get there, James, and I instantly feel relief, dude. As soon as I walked through the door, I saw her. I felt it.
That's dude.
She's there, bro. She's there. She's there. I feel her. She's there. I feel her presence, bro. It was there. She's there. My sister's crying, dude. We're both crying. And she's just peaceful, dude.
That is fucking wild, dude.
Peaceful, bro. She's like sleeping, bro. Just like, you know how like you see it in movies, bro, where like people are like, oh God, like they look like shit or like, nah, bro. She looked great. She was just peaceful. She was like sleeping. I gave her the sign of the cross, bro. I kiss her forehead. My sister sits down and she's like in disbelief on how great she looks, dude. I told her, I fucking told you. I told you you needed to do that to give yourself closure. You had to.
That's a really good and interesting point that you say that, because when my brother died, I obviously wasn't there. I didn't get to see it. I showed up and they already had it like crime scened off, or well, not crime scene, but they already had it taped off. I couldn't see him. And it wasn't until we got to the funeral home and I actually saw him laying on the table that it became real to me. And without that without that feeling of seeing him and being able to touch him physically, I don't know how I would have dealt with it. It would have been like this. Let me tell you, I had this prior to actually seeing him visible on that table. Okay, yes, they told me he passed away, but I had this deep guttural hope inside that he was just going to wake up. They were wrong and he was going to wake up. He was going to be okay. I don't care what anybody said. They were wrong. He was going to wake up one day.
Right.
And then I saw him and it became real, and I realized, okay, this is all in my head and I need to get over it and say goodbye. Like, you're absolutely right on the having to go and see it the last time.
She was so against it, bro. She was just like,
it's hard. Rightfully so. I understand.
And, dude, in a way, she's very religious, dude. But she was mad at God, bro. She was mad at him.
Also understandable.
Not first because she left, dude, but the way she left. In such a violent way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
what I mean?
typical.
And I said, that's exactly my point. Yes.
That's not what you want to remember.
Way. So that's why even more so of a reason that you need to go see her
at peace.
So she can see that she's at peace.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once they give us ashes, dude, that's it, dude. Yeah. Like,
then you ain't seeing her no more.
So we went through that whole ordeal, bro, and yeah, dude, it was crazy. And
Well, again, my condolences to your whole
thanks.
family because I loved your mom. She was such a fucking
Yeah,
sweetheart.
she was a badass, bro.
She made my white little self feel welcomed, and I'll always be grateful for her.
And the day we laid her to rest, the day before, bro, we gave her a rosary. My aunt's a real religious dude, but like we always did rosaries for my grandma, dude, all the time.
Mhm.
Like we for October it's her saint day, so they have a big they pray to the saint and they have a rosary. So all my aunts are there, bro, and we're like, all right, let's do the rosary. So who's gonna do the rosary? All my aunts are all, we don't know the rosary. I'm like, shit, we've been doing a rosary for my grandma for years, dude. What do you mean? No, the kids have been doing our kids have been doing it for. I was like, oh shit. Now that I think about it, yeah. Oh crap.
That's too fucking
Bro,
funny, dude.
We have some compadres from Juarez. They knew about it and they came. She's a badass, dude. She did the rosary for us, bro. Like,
That's cool.
so it was her and my wife. They, you fucking Google saved her ass.
Yeah.
We're doing the rosary, James. We're sitting down in the living room. Everybody's there surrounded and we're praying, bro. We're midway through the rosary and a fucking bird hits the window, bro.
Oh, that's
Bam! Louder than shit.
What
We're
the
like,
fuck?
fuck. We're still praying, dude. Still praying. So we're like, did you guys hear that? Yep, it's going. We're still praying. We're still praying. The bird perches up on the window right there on the tree, bro. There's a pine tree or outside my dad's. It's there perched on the window, bro.
That's crazy.
And I'm turning to my sister and I'm like, okay, that's too many coincidences, bro.
That's wild.
That's not like, yeah, people no.
I know.
No, bro.
Listen, man, I feel like a crazy man every time I go over those things.
And
I'll tell you about mine another time. I don't want to take more of your time up on this, but I have a lot of similarity, like similar things to what you experienced.
He's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere, and he gives you signs.
And you're not gonna like this, but I'm not at all religious.
I know, brother, but it's like, you know what I mean? People can knock on religion so much, bro, and it really boils down to on where you are and your relationship with
Okay,
God, bro.
I will say that the thing that drove me the most away was the whole church, the whole organized religion. It wasn't that I had a relationship with God. It was that it was dictated by somebody else.
And I can say yes, the church has done their stuff or whatever, but what it boils down to is if you believe in him or not. You know what I mean? And if you believe that he exists, I mean, you can be the most non-religious person, bro. Shit happens to you, bro. That shit don't make you a believer, bro. I'll tell you that. Am I a bona fide freaking true ass freaking Catholic? I'm there every Sunday. Fuck no.
Fuck no. That was fucking.
I'm telling you, bro. I admit it, dude. I'm not, dude. I try and go as much as I can, but yes. But dude, it's shit like that.
That's too funny, bro. And this is gonna be like really taboo of me to say, but my ideal, I don't know, approach to religion or the afterlife or all of that whole, life and death thing is Coco.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie,
dude.
100%, because if there was an ideal situation for life and death, for me, that's it.
That's what I want.
I want that so bad. I want to be able to walk over the flower petal and go to a ofrenda and hang out with my family.
I want to go chill over there with Jorge Negrete. And
I'm trying to
over there.
I'm trying to play my ghost guitar. All right, brother. Well, I have taken a lot of your time, and I'm grateful for it, man. It's good, so fun catching up with you. We haven't had a sit down and chat for fucking years, and this is so nice. Before we get out of here, though, tell me about your 5-year plan. What do you plan for the next 5 years? Real quick, how's your dad doing? Is he okay?
He's doing good, bro.
Doing better?
We cruise with him all the time, bro. We show up every day.
Good.
Me and him, we watch the Dodgers games, bro.
There you go.
Baseball fan. We show up every game.
Give him my best
I
too,
will,
man.
brother.
I appreciate that, man.
The kids are what's keeping him alive, bro.
That's good.
I take his grandkids to him all the time, bro, and he lights up like a damn Christmas tree, bro.
Okay, so next 5 years, what are you looking? What is your life looking like for the next 5 years? Goals and ambitions.
Man, I'm at a good place in my career right here, bro, with the gas
Perfect.
company, dude. I freaking love it.
What do you do, real quick?
We do construction and maintenance, bro.
Okay,
So
cool.
we pretty much do all the new construction. We do all the maintenance on the lines. Any
Nice.
emergencies, blowing gas lines. We
Nice.
report to all that. We fix them, bro.
Well, you be safe out there, and
I
thank you
will.
for doing that.
I will, bro. Yeah, I just next 5 years, I see myself just hopefully still there, bro. Like I love it, dude. It's nice to show up to some place that you want to be.
Yeah,
And
doing something that you like.
enjoy coming to work.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's
100%.
hard, bro. For a lot of people, that's hard, bro.
100%.
Yes, but I mean, I love it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm just gonna do the music thing, bro, and
Good.
keep at it as best I can, dude, for as long as I can, bro. Like I say, my memory's not as good as it used to
Yeah,
be,
I hear
bro.
you.
And
I hear you.
but I'm
You and your wife.
at that.
You and your wife. Good on kids.
Yeah, dude. We have a boy and a girl, bro, and I think that's what we're set on, bro.
Good.
We got the pair, so we're just we're good.
Now I'm gonna throw something at you that you haven't heard in years. How's your capoeira?
Oh, snap. Oh, bro, I still watch that movie all the
That's
time,
so
bro.
funny,
And I still
right?
want to do those freaking
Those moves.
jams, dude. I wish I could do those flips like I used to back in the
Don't we
day,
all?
bro.
Don't we all, buddy?
But yeah, man. And then it's just living with the kids, bro, and seeing them grow up, dude. And it's a blast, dude.
Cool, man.
It's a blast.
Okay. All right. Last thing before we get out of here, where can people find you if they want to book a gig? If they want to,
I'm really not in like the social media stuff, bro. But like our group, they're Mariachi Viva Mexico. We can find our website there on Facebook, and you could talk to Arnaldo. He's the main dude there for gigs and stuff like that. But you can see us,
you guys have a phone number people can reach?
Yeah, it's on the website there. He's the one that takes the gigs and stuff
okay.
like that. So I
It's
mean,
on the Facebook page.
yeah, it's on the Facebook page.
Mariachi
You
Viva
can find
Mexico.
me on Facebook under my name, Javier Jurado. Anybody wants to hit me up or whatever, if you want to DM me for any gigs or stuff like
There you
that,
go.
I'm on there. I'm on Instagram also. So
Same name on
yeah,
Instagram?
same name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, brother. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and
Yeah,
I'm
man,
I'm
it's
really
been a
grateful
blast.
for your time. Again, my condolences for your mom.
Thanks,
She
bro.
was such a sweetheart, and I loved
Yeah,
her.
I know.
Give your best to my family, and
Will, bro.
until the next time.
You got it.
All right, everybody. So you heard it from the man. Go follow him on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to get a mariachi gig booked, go to Mariachi Viva Mexico and share this post with everybody. Share the story. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, and come back next week for another one. All right. Thanks, brother.
You
Bye-bye.
got it, brother.
Yeah. Cool.
That was fun, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you again for doing this,
Oh,
one,
no problem.
especially
man.
in such short notice.
You're kicking ass and taking names, James. Like this
Well-
thing here, bro. Like I've seen since the first one, man, to the newest ones here, dude. Like you got a knack for interviewing. And shit like that,
Thanks, brother.
dude. Like
Well, there's something that I wanted to speak on in the podcast. I mean, I didn't say it. I should have, but
there's always a
You-
part two, bro.
you recording your CD
Yeah.
is basically putting yourself out into the world forever. For that can never be undone. That
Yes.
will always exist. So your
Yeah.
kids will always have your voice,
Yes.
you live.
Yeah.
They will always have something to revert back to. They can always go back to your old Facebook posts and see videos and shit
Right.
like that. This is my version of that.
Oh,
I am
that's
memorializing as many people as I possibly can.
Yeah.
And in the process, I get to join along and have a conversation with my friends. And
Dude,
I love
and
it.
then you get to touch up with people from the past, man. People that we haven't talked to since high school, bro. Yeah, dude.
It's so much nice.
And it's cool to see people the way they were